Alright, what's up? Bring on the next match, fellas.
There's more aggro for one player, and one player is.
It's cool that these are best of threes. Thank God.
Similar to how we saw that last match, right? With Shoutmon
because Misao is like used to best of one over here in Japan.
We're gonna have to see if
and it's actually nice that we actually got like the full match instead of just like the one and done.
Archetype, though. And Bandai has shown with each and every set they're going to keep providing new members. What are your thoughts right now with
Digipanda has the most likable face I've ever seen. How could you look at this man and hate him? Oh shit, Ray Ivory, thanks man. Thanks for the support. Appreciate the prime. Don't mind us, we're just watching the World Finals for last year, I guess, 2022 season. Hey Rafi, what's up, man? I got some snacks, some drinks. I don't know why they aired this at such a weird time. Next is gonna be Toki and Kevin. Is it me or is it just do card game players just use their real names? I feel like in every other like gaming community I've been in, they use like a tag, like I'm East, or you know. Card game players, they'll just like go by their government and they're like, also this is my birthday, and I'm sponsored by my social security number. All right, Toki, let's go. Let's go, Toki. Cook this man. Oh, Toki's using I think War Greymon. Let's go. Oh, this is actually gonna be a mirror-esque match. So I think one of these guys is running like Black War Greymon, and the other one's like running Black War Greymon X Antibody. If memory serves me correctly, Toki won Japan with this really cool Black War Greymon. What's up, Ryu? Black War Greymon OTK deck. Really, really interesting. It used the promo Black War Greymon to Digiburst and like unrest itself and just keep making swings over and over and again. So I think he might be using a similar version of that deck here today. So the Japanese players had to fall back from the current set over here in Japan, which is BT13. And we're playing down to whatever like the rest of the world is at, which I think is BT11. And who was that? Yo, Young Bethany? Have you been to Evo JP today? I have. I was there most of the morning. And I was exhausted when I came back. It's very cool. I'll throw up some pictures later on Twitter. I took a bunch of pictures. I watched and I cheered on my man Chris get cooked. I love Chris, but man, his first fighting game tournament, his first ever game in a tournament for fighting games, he has to go up on stream against one of like the best Grand Blue versus players. So Toki here going into Greymon. It looks like it would be Greymon X Antibody, like just the red version, but I think at some point this deck goes into the black version. Am I tripping? Yo, that's a nice kitchen he got back there. Yo, Kevin, bro, Bandai paid for that? Yeah, I didn't get to see the Grand Blue versus finals. I saw like Gamera was in them, but I didn't actually watch them yet. So no spoilers, no spoilers.
He can't actually because it's not Agumon, and because of that, you do not get that memory gain. Now, if you did have an
all right, Toki, come on, buddy, cook this man.
And I think that's more advantageous as well. Anyways, you want to
all right, y'all. I'm gonna mute what I'm eating because that thing is nasty when y'all listen to me chew.
3+ memory, so it really worked out in this scenario.
It is right now kind of a game of chicken because if one player pushes out their Digimon,
let's go, Toki.
But at this point,
Digivolve and destroy. Empty board, Kev. Dunzo.
And then delete one of the Digimon with 3000 DP or less, which was Agumon X.
Yeah, a very strong card for this archetype. It does a lot of fancy things. Being able to de-digivolve, being able to get a deletion. The inheritable for this card is great as well. And with the Greymon X Antibody, you are able to digivolve into it for just 2, which is incredibly strong.
Kevin does have the opportunity right now to promote his Greymon out onto the battlefield, go into the Greymon X, and then if he has a
Greymon X Antibody getting hit soon, tomorrow, right? From April 1st, Greymon X Antibody is limited to 1 in all the decks.
Deciding to use a red memory boost to look at the there, and let's see what they find.
Yeah, Kevin's playing on the back foot here, so we need
Greymon
something
X,
good.
Cool Boy
There's the
against
X.
Greymon.
Damn, he's got everything he needs right there. Holy crap.
So again, like we saw, that Greymon,
Bro.
Metal Greymon can be very strong. And
Sinuous,
probably the piece that they're
please.
missing in their chain. So you are
Please
zero memory,
never
you're gonna
come
have to probably
back.
pass your opponent 3 or 4 here. Let's see what the follow-up is.
All right, Kev.
Cool Boy would be really good here.
Shot and sliced.
Yeah, we haven't seen either player establish a Cool Boy, which usually
Okay,
lets you
yeah, the
kind of
zero
ramp up a
cost
lot of
X
the
antibody, and I think he's
But it
gonna.
looks like a Greymon for 0.
How's he gonna end the
next
turn?
one, the Greymon for 0, and
Oh,
Yuga
okay, yeah,
for
yeah. The Yuga
PS4.
here is good.
That is the 4, and now
The question is,
he can go up to
how does Toki take advantage of the lead here?
Correct. And we'll have
He's
to
gonna
see
keep the
if he
Greymon
can
there, which I
follow
kind of
up
agree
this
with,
here.
because he's gonna have to deal with Kevin's Greymon once he gets rid of his. It's like a domino effect, it feels like.
Yeah, this is definitely something that you can get
I-
a lot of advantage back and forth, and whoever is able to get the
Is
bigger
it possible to
stack
give
into
criticism on the
makes a
internet
lot of
without
sense.
being or sounding rude? Is that possible?
I think Toki is
I have no ill will towards Eggman. I think he's a fantastic guy, does a lot for his community, great content creator. But man, if I could just give a piece of advice, and I don't mean this in malice or in spite or anything, if I could just give a piece of honest advice, it would be to intonate when you commentate.
That, there's probably not many left for him to
His
have
voice
access
is
to.
so monotone. If he like would intonate and be a bit more active when he commentates, he'd be so great. And again, no malice when I say that, but damn.
Searches, which you can search the card with some of your cards, but it's
He is gonna play the Agumon here, so he's still missing a couple pieces.
Is the Agumon X going to come down, or is he going to go into... There's a Metal Gray X right there for 1 memory. Now this stack cannot be
I like this.
meaning
He
that
plays the
if
X antibody here.
and goes into
This
Metal
prevents it
Greymon,
from being
that Digimon
de-digivolved,
cannot
so
de-digivolve Metal Greymon.
Kevin was gonna use
very strong
Metal Greymon
searches
next turn
because you know
to do
the
that.
opponent
He can't do it
does have the
anymore.
Metal Greymon in that hand, but
But it's gonna swing.
aggressive,
Oh,
has
shit.
the security, only hitting
He might
the
just
Greymon
die, though.
with the blocker inherent.
Oh, let's
It
go.
looks like they're probably going to digivolve into something else. No, into a red mem boost.
3 memory and
Mmm.
reveals at the top Agumon, Yuya.
That's a lot of Agumon. Pick your favorite of the bunch, and it's going to be
Really bad draw there from the red memory boost.
Generic promo Agumon is one of the best ones out there for the fact that it gives you a plus 2000 DP for your Digimon if it's Greymon, but it only
That's kind of
works if it's
unfortunate.
Greymon.
But when most of your deck is
I think maybe he was
Greymon,
looking for another
that's
Metal
pretty
Greymon or a level
2K
6.
boost for pretty much any card or any stack that you have.
Gotta love the archetype.
They posted the deck lists on Twitter, but I haven't taken a look at them.
And again,
I probably should have, but I kind of wanted to go in blind. I think it's funner that way.
Goes into that Metal Greymon we talked about.
Here it is. Yeah, can't de-digivolve. He's just gonna get rid of the Agumon there.
Pop that Agumon that's on the field.
yeah, that Agumon did get the lead.
Yeah,
there,
it's fine, it's
and it
fine, it's
looks like
fine.
it's a stack against the
Agumon
stack.
served his
I
purpose.
do believe he
Served his
would be
country
able
well.
to attack and get some DP boost off his inheritables to attack over that Metal Gray X.
There are quite a number of DP buffs on that. That Metal Greymon right now is currently +2, +2, +1, so +5. So that's 13. This Digimon stack has now protections from option cards, de-digivolve, and option cards. That's a crazy stack there.
Yeah, the only thing he's missing in those inheritables is probably an X antibody, which you could use to attack and then digivolve into an X antibody Digimon. That's a level 6. But we'll see what the continue play is. He did use the delay effect for the red memory boost, so we're at 2 memory right now.
And that 2000 DP buff from Yuya Kuga persists through the entirety of the next turn too.
And the protection effect from that as well. So deciding to go into the Gaiomon, you're able to use it to attack into the level 5 right there. Yeah, there is no piercing there, but you will get the reboot at the start of your opponent's turn. And with the Metal Greymon X inheritable, you do get to send 1 card from the top of their security into their trash.
Hitting another Metal Greymon, that's 3 level 5s down. We don't know if there's 8 or 9. This is more of a standard, ratios that we would see in a typical build that you climb up level.
All right,
by
I'm
level.
back.
Not like that Mastamon match that we just saw.
Destroyed that
There's
Whopper.
2 cool boys you're sending to the bottom. I believe.
Oh,
there
let's
may have been a third one we
go!
saw
That's the Black
earlier.
War Greymon.
But
Yeah.
That's the one he
when both these lists are very similar,
used
it's
to
hard
win.
keep track which cool boys where, but again, just digging for value, playing another red memory boost, looking for some more pieces. Maybe getting the X antibody Agumon. Nope, deciding the metal gray and passing with 3 memory.
The video's a bit out of sync, I think.
Because there's not many level 5s
I think they
left
started the
in that
video
fast
a
point.
little before
He
the
really
commentary
is
happened.
hurting for one, because also
Who did
we saw
the
that he is
editing for this, I
playing
wonder?
Chromo Black War Greymon, which means that there is a transition point between the red Greymon and the black.
This is gonna be
Black War
problematic,
Greymon.
though.
So there needs to be
Toki's
a
got, or
black-red
Kevin's got a
junction
pretty good
between there.
Pretty good stack
and
there.
with the double red memory boost, you do have at least 5
Hey,
memory to
Revo,
work with
Evo
this next
JP was
turn
great. I'm gonna go back
as
tomorrow.
Toki, and so being able to
I just kind of
do
want to
that
watch some
maybe go
matches.
up
I wasn't
your
able to sign up
chain and
because
go into a
for some
Greymon,
reason signups
X
close
or
a month
like
before it even
War
happened,
Greymon
which
as
is
your
kind of
own
wild to
team,
me, but whatever.
what you can do to get
But I
rid
would
of
watch
this
here on
Greymon
some of my
as
friends.
Pokemon.
Kevin
I'll
is
post up some
debating
pictures
this
later on
one,
Twitter.
The attack right
I got some really
now
good
because of
pictures, I
the
think.
fact that he is going to be 13.
Yeah,
14,
Kevin has got a really good
17,
lead here. I don't know how Toki makes a comeback here.
18,000 DP, but there is no protection from option cards.
Yeah, he's gonna pop.
Hades Force. Oh, just going for the Agumon instead.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you gotta. It's a balance, right? You're either gonna be very protective.
He's really afraid
and,
of
or very aggressive. Right? If
Toki
you
being able
attach
to
into the
make a big
security
swing next
and
turn with
there
those
weren't
2
any effects
memory
for it,
boosts.
no,
Shit.
not being able to find those.
Limited to
That
1
is a
tomorrow.
great add to the hand, though,
In literally
because
2
that
hours.
Greymon
Greymon X
is
antibody limited to 1.
value.
It is, and with the
One.
Cool Boy there and being able to have that Greymon,
Yeah,
in
so
the
he gets
racing
to
area,
basically,
you
like,
can do
burn a
lot of
card
damage
whenever
really easy into another
swings
level
into
6
something.
if needed.
Or is it when he becomes unsuspended? I think it's when he's
Showing a
unsuspended.
Greymon X of his own.
And
Being-
now
Okay, so
he
this is, I think, how it
he's
happens.
able to
Yeah.
reduce
Here we go,
the
here we go, here we go.
cost to a
Does he have enough
Greymon
memory, though?
Digimon that's level 5 by
I don't think he
its power.
does. This is going to be 2 costs,
And
yeah.
Since you did the Digivolution,
He spins the red memory boost again and goes. Oh, hold on. He might have him. He might have him. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let's go! What's up, Shireen? All right, check this out. This is the combo. It's so dirty. Black War Greymon has Digiburst too, so you can take 2 of the sources up under him and toss him in the trash, and he can attack again, basically.
This could be the end of the
1,
game
2,
right here.
yeah. And because they have security attack +1, every hit is 2. He's gonna burn.
You know, he's decided,
This,
you know what, I'm
and
gonna
he's
go
probably
for
gonna
it.
burn.
This is the World
Yeah.
Finals. I have a shot.
Pop-
Another
pop
2
this
security
again.
in.
I don't have protection. I'm just going all
Yup,
11,
yup.
12, 13, 14,000
Swing 2,
DP.
Oh,
yup.
you gained the memory. Oh, no.
1, 2.
One away.
Oh, that's so painful.
You know that Kevin is definitely sweating on that.
Damn.
Very
Toki
close
was
to just
so
losing
close.
by 1 memory that previous turn. He has 3 memory to work with.
So
and
you
his
see that
own
card
stack,
X
but
antibody.
No cards left
It
in his own
basically
security stack
gives
to be
the
quite-
person who
quite
opens it
dangerous.
up in security
he has
+1
a
memory,
Greymon X, so
and that's
he's
enough
put
to swing the
definitely
turnover.
Digivolve
So
on top of
Toki's
that
turn ended
Greymon
before he get the
to
last attack off. I
net
think it's gonna be
2
game.
cards to his hand.
That's
And
so
that might give
unfortunate,
him the
man.
level
Come
6 that he
on.
needs in order to deal with this pesky Black War Greymon.
Correct. And, you know, if you wanted to be safe, you could have gotten rid of the level 5 stack, but I do commend them
Yeah,
for
and he got the
the
memory
for
too.
going
Jesus
into security,
Christ, this
'cause
is, I
that
think, a
could
wrap.
have been it. We could be in game 2
Japan
right
getting
now if that
clapped?
antibody wasn't there.
Misao got his
Do you
back
see
blown
yourself
out.
more of a greedy player, or do you see yourself more of the guarantee?
Toki
Oh,
getting
it's so tempting.
cucked by
It's so
X
tempting, right?
antibody, literally.
And I think a lot of the time, you have to know, like, when is
Like,
the
this thing's
decision
gonna
point?
die
When do you
regardless.
decide that if I am not greedy now, there's just going to be a lower % chance of me winning later. And even if there is something scary in that security, I have to go for it now. or I'll
Damn, that's
never
so
win anyways.
unfortunate. Toki
Kevin
saved up
is
all his memory boosts, all his
deliberating on what to do
resources,
next, because if he happens to have the Metal Greymon X, he has
and the
another
one card
protected
that
stack.
he could have checked.
Oh,
Got him.
just
Yeah,
click the
Guile
file
up
and then
again.
Memory choking at 1 and attacking into that Black War Greymon.
Yeah, he has
And we are down to 2
his split, so he can
security
swing
here
into this. Bro, what's up, Hope?
For Toki, and that could be
We're
the end of
watching
game number 1 with just the
Japan
Diamond
get
swing on the board as well as
clapped.
the Greymon X attack on board.
Jesus.
As well.
Kevin can finish the game next turn with the number of attack.
Oh, he just gave up? Bro,
And
come
it
on.
looks
Toki?
like Toki is scooping it up right now.
Yeah,
They're
he's
going to
he's
a 2.
conceding game number 1.
Are there
and
any
he
other
will be going
interactions during
into
your
game
opponent's
number
turn
2. But
aside
man,
from
what-
blockers and
what
what's in
explosive
security?
finish
Their
of
interactions
saying,
when things are
I'm
destroyed.
gonna end the game right here. Whether
And,
I win or not, we'll have to decide. But I'm making the decision that
There
we're
are some
getting to that
cards in the
point
game
right
now
here,
that
right
it's
now.
not blocking, but it forces you to
It's
change
also
the
interesting
attack
to see
target, so
both
it's like
players
kind of
playing
it's like a
Black War
force
Greymon, but
block.
also playing Black War Greymon a
But,
little differently,
in
because Toki
April-
is utilizing
Sorry,
the promo
in
Black
May,
War Greymon, which is
they're going to be
indication of
adding a
more
new
aggressive
mechanic
behavior,
to the game called
and
Counter.
The style
and
for
the
Kevin
counter
is more
mechanic
control
allows you
with the
to
Gaiamon,
actually
the
like
reboot,
make plays
to
on your
really
opponent's
trash the
turn
top
to
security
stop like
instead.
really
I
powerful
agree, and,
offense.
you know, really have to commend Toki for
They did
going
a
for it
stream a
because,
while back.
You know, when people are in these high stress situations,
I could probably
high
actually go over
pressure,
that stream. It's
they
probably a
usually
good
play a
idea.
little bit cautious. They don't want to get greedy. They
I
don't
did a
wanna
short
be,
video on
you
on these
know, very,
on these
you know,
as
put
well.
themselves on the line,
But
right?
they did a stream a while back where they
making that
introduced
decision,
like
I
some of
wanna win
the
right
new
here,
starter
right
decks
now,
coming out, and the new starter
so
decks,
close
there's
to
2 of
getting
them.
there.
They both feature the
Man,
new
it's very
counter
close.
mechanic.
The top lines are again
And then
similar,
from
but
the next
I
set
think my
on,
question for
of
you
course
right
there'll
now
be
is,
more.
as
Saw me
our
on
players are
Juna's
getting
stream?
ready with
Yeah,
the-
I was out
what do
there.
you
It
prefer?
was
Do you
fun.
prefer the Gaiamon? Do you
Juna got
prefer
clapped
the
up
Black
first
Greymon
round by
X?
Neko
Do you
Arc. That was
prefer
so
BTA
fucking
Black
funny.
Greymon, or do you prefer the promo
Like he
Greymon?
was he was
I
talking about
traditionally
it.
like to get into a game state
He's like
where
just like
it's
shitting on
game
Neko Arc
right,
players
which is- I mean,
beforehand,
everyone
but
loves that game state,
first
right?
round,
And I would
this
say that
insane Neko
traditionally
Arc
the more
player. And
defensive Black
the
Greymon,
crazy part is, I
X
watched that guy
variant
afterward.
gets there
He's
more
actually cracked.
often, but at the
He's
same time, if you're able
insanely
to go
cracked.
into Black
That Neko Arc
Greymon
player,
with the Digiburst to get the
his mix is
unsuspension
so
and
good.
catch your
Like,
opponent off
of course,
guard,
Neko Arc
you
is like a,
sneak a lot of games out.
you know, like
And even
1 meter
with
by
the
1
promo
meter
Black
character.
Greymon, you can utilize
Doesn't
the
have human
digital
rights because it's
sources
not
and then
it's
end
not over
your
180.
board state by going
But
into Black
and its
Greymon
neutral is
X, and now
garbage.
you
But
have a
man,
reboot Digimon
the
that
mix
can
is too
redirect
real.
attacks to it.
Correct, and that's
She's got that
Black
dumb little
Greymon
kick in
promo
the
has been
air where it's
around
like
for a
45
bit
like
of
45
time here,
hits,
and it's
and
really
you're like, all right, I
interesting
guess
to
I'll
see the
stop
utilization
blocking
of
high
overcards
because I think
still
they're on the ground at
because
this
of
point.
today, and
And then
you
they
get
they
new
press A
uses
one more
in
time. You
different
just
decks.
overhead.
And so what do you think the adjustment has to be here for Toki? I think he'll probably be a little bit
Yeah,
discouraged
so
for the
the cool
second
thing about
game to
these
be so
championship
aggressive,
matches
even
is
though
that
that could be the
instead
thing
of
that gets
the
him
Japan
this game into
BO1 shit, it's all best of
And
3.
I
So
think
I'm
that
so happy that they at least
one
made
of the
this best
major
of 3, and I
things
hope that they
is we
extend
see
this shit to
how
Japan to be really nice.
aggro Toki's deck is based.
Mhm.
So the question becomes, does he want to be
The
first
first
to
match
set up
was
the
Japan
stack and
Mastamon
raise, or does he
versus
want to
Latin
be
America
second so that
Crossheart.
he forces Kevin to
and
push out
Crossheart
first and then utilize
took
his
it
stack
2-1.
on the next turn to
And
Digi-evolve and to delete
right now,
that
Japan's on the
Digimon
back
before
foot.
it does any additional
It's like
damage to
Black War
security.
Greymon versus a different Black War
Correct.
Greymon X.
And we're here
These
in
SBO
game
rules,
number
yes sir.
2. Looks like they're
Bugs
setting up
in the
their
arcade
security
cabinets.
here, and we're gonna have to see the decision of Toki if he wants to go first or second in a game number 2 of the
All right, Toki,
second
come on, man.
semifinals for the World Finals.
You can't lose to Kev.
It looks like Toki is deciding to go first.
I love this. I was talking to
raising
Different Fight about this the
BT9
other day,
Coromon for that
but
+1000 DP
take a
buff.
look at
And
Toki's deck. So
playing
you
a
see
red
how it's like
memory
at the
booster,
angle
real
here?
Agumon,
Take a look at my man
Agumon,
Kevin's deck.
Agumon, and another red memory
Why does it
booster.
feel like
so,
that
didn't
the
see
closer
Rookie
your
at this
deck is
turn
to
one, but we'll
180
definitely
degrees
see
or
a
like
Rookie
90
for their
degrees
second
downward
turn.
to being like
And,
completely
it looks
horizontal?
like
I feel like
we're
that's
gonna
like your
start
power
over
level as a
with
card
Kevin
game
with
player.
3 memory.
Like you see
We've
players
seen opening turns
like
this
Kevin, you know, they
where
start out
the
playing a
Black
card
Greymon
game, they put their
player
deck
was
exactly where it's supposed to be.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, you got dudes like
It
Toki who's
won't
been in the
end
business
like
for
that
a minute.
because of the fact that both players
He's got
are
the shit at the
playing
45-degree angle.
decks, and Kevin just flips an egg and passes.
Oh no, that is.
Let's go,
horrible to see.
Kevin.
Just means that they're not finding
I'm
what
trying
they
to see
need.
players low roll.
Not even
That's right,
feeling-
baby.
Oh, okay. So
No
it looks like
mulligan?
they're on the wrong side of that memory. So 3
Okay.
memory.
Oh, never
still
mind.
there,
Damn.
using the
Come
Agumon.
on.
That's what it looked like at first. I was
Yeah,
like,
I thought
wait,
Kevin
did.
passed
It sure did. So
with nothing.
Yuya
That'd have been sick.
there, and here we go.
We have
Keep in
a
mind,
black
for you
source
folks
now
playing
stable,
in
so
this
now
game
Hades
in
Force
the
is
West,
active as soon
you get
as
a
that
mulligan
Agumon
tomorrow. It becomes an
Great
official
Greymon.
rule.
And
Definitely
that's a
check
really
that out
important
if you
part
haven't.
Because we know the winner of this match.
Are we
will
supposed
be
to take out the
playing against
Taquito measuring
Crossheart
tape
in
while
that
placing
World
cards?
Finals. So
Yes, sir.
definitely a good tech card.
You
if
bust
not
out
for
the,
this matchup, for that Crossheart
you bust
matchup
out the
that they're gonna have to
protractor,
face
homie.
next.
Toki is finding his Agumons
Bust out the
and actually
protractor.
able to dig further for
What's
the
your
Greymons
angle?
and proceeds
A
to just
42.
add the BT5
Damn,
Greymon
pretty
for
powerful. That's
potential
like Super Saiyan 1.
cost Digivolve next turn.
Yeah, Red definitely went from a deck that needed a lot of pieces and
Bro,
had a hard time finding it.
I'm
to
so
with the
jealous looking
Agumon,
at
the
Kevin's
Greymon
kitchen in the
package, and
background.
antibody
Meanwhile,
package, being able to
like
find
I feel like that kitchen is the
everything
size of my
very
whole
quickly
apartment.
for, very cost efficiently and
I'm
being
so
very,
jealous.
Very scary and efficient.
It's one of few.
Y'all got all that
archetypes
damn
that's
space out there.
Very strong and actually continues gaining.
Don't know what to
support
do
with
with it.
BT12, BT12, BT13. Other archetypes that we
Meanwhile,
don't
I got a
see
damn
much of, but we
oversized
might see more
shoebox
to
over here
grow
for
as
an
we go
apartment.
with time is we have the Phoenix Mon we have the Gallant Mon
Yo, a den?
For sure. And obviously, you know, you have to bring
Imagine.
support for Greymon, right?
Kevin, what you
So
doing,
there's
bro?
always gonna be
What
more
you scared
Greymons
of?
to
Put that
use.
Greymon
Looks
out,
like they're
man.
going into the
Why you
Greymon
hiding
X
and
into
raising
the
back there?
raising area. And,
If
looks
you a
like
real G like Toki is,
Ooh, a cool
throw your
boy
Agumon
pass
out into
for
the
one.
ring.
I love doing that. That's
Oh,
such a
shit.
powerful play.
kind of interesting that the Greymon X was played
Oh, wow.
preemptively, because that would have been an extra plus 2,000 DP buff with Yu Yakuga.
Bet he's in. Don't say that, man. Multiple floors got me triggered.
Guess what?
Must have been drawn by the Greymon X.
Yeah.
I would hope to think so.
So Toki got this. Oh, really? Cute.
The Agumon digivolves into the Greymon from BT5, and afterwards you gain that 1 memory back.
So yeah, Toki's got like an OTK deck, and Kevin has a more
memory mark. We're gonna have to see what the follow-up play is.
control-ish deck. He doesn't have as much firepower as Toki does, but he like makes the shift to a little bit more defense though this way.
Blackwood Greymon X is so good at getting rid of cards on board.
So Toki almost won last game by hitting his OTK, but he unfortunately ran out of memory because one of the cards that he checked on Kevin's side gave Kevin memory, and the turn ended.
So Digivolving's there, and able to.
Damn, he's really leaving his Agumon in the back, like untouched. Typically, what you want to do is like put the weenies out here and then raise your boss back here. Toki doing that shit backwards, bro.
Boost of DP with the inheritable hitting into just an Agumon, so you do not get deleted by that security.
8,000 DP.
Yeah, Eggman is a little ahead.
Security attack +1.
All right, there's a 2.
Putting your opponent at 4 security is usually very.
So this guy is really important for Toki,
because
his little skill that for your bigger Digimon that he goes into gives him the ability to hit like 2 times.
Final attack at the end.
So like normally whenever you attack, you like take away one of these cards down here at a time, but with this Greymon right here, he has the effect that lets you take away 2 at a time.
Take 1 security off of Kevin.
Correct, and this also means that they have to try to get rid of this Greymon X as well, and it looks like perhaps Kevin's not seeing his pieces.
Kevin's got a lot of stuff there though. He's got to be really careful because if he doesn't do anything now, he might just die next turn.
It becomes a game of chicken when it's a mirror.
There's a fridge in the back? Don't say that, man. Hold on, I got a fridge. I got a fridge. Hold on.
Really
I ain't broke. I got a fridge.
To not bring up the Greymon X, instead looking at the top 4. There's some level 5.
Are they playing in different places with like an honor ruling? Hey Jackknife, what's up, man? I think that's
that is 3 of a kind right there.
Here's my guess. I don't actually know, but based on the way their backgrounds look, I think that the players overseas are playing with a webcam as they would normally, but like the webcam has to like clearly show their play spaces like you see here, and their hands that has to be in the shot at all times. Meanwhile, the players on the in JP, I think that they're playing in like Bandai's office, because they have not only this camera, but in the last match, the other Japanese player Misao had an additional camera that showed his like body. So I think that they might be in Bandai's office, but the overseas players are just playing with webcam and hands.
For the end of the game with Toki and the Black.
So you'll notice that like like these cameras right here like this. You'll notice that Toki's camera will sometimes just like get super expanded because he's got this camera on his face.
Metal Greymon.
He does.
And his whole body rather. Oh shit, the double? Let's see it.
Pop the mem boost.
Yeah, use the delay on the mem boost.
Yeah, this might be game. Toki might have this.
And then Blackboard Greymon.
You go to 3, go to 0. If he hits another X antibody, he's fucked.
Oh, the gravity crush as well.
Oh, let's go. Never mind. Fuck X antibody. So gravity crush gives you 2 memory, but it unfortunately it gives your opponent 2 memory at the end of the turn.
Okay.
Not yet. Not yet.
All right, so here's how it works.
Nothing.
He gets memory boost. That's 1 attack.
Get rid of 2 sources, doing it again.
So this Blackboard Greymon lets him take away 2 of the things up under him, and he can attack again.
You would need to probably get rid of the Koro because it's only 1 versus 2.
Yeah, all right.
And you still want the protection off.
So he wants to swing again, and if this lives, he basically wins the game.
And you are large enough. Oh, there's that
fucking
X antibody in.
That's fine. Fucking X antibody again. I think Kevin cheated. Hold on.
And that is the end.
Someone check my man Kevin shuffling.
Toki not punished.
Doesn't matter though. Doesn't matter.
And instead rewarded with a game number 3.
So the big difference there was in the previous game, Toki didn't have that card Gravity Crush to give himself more memory in case he did check a card that his opponent gave his opponent memory. So yeah, that actually worked out. But the last security being X antibody again? I don't know, Kev. I don't know, buddy.
We're getting into this game, and we're going into this game number 3.
That was a really strong play, and it also was a
Bro,
high
Digipanda
play,
looks fucking
also had
lovable,
a
bro.
little
He
bit
reminds me of
of
Wonder Chef.
protection with it for the fact that he had.
If you guys have ever watched like a
buffs,
Pokemon
he
stream,
had the
he reminds me of Wonder Chef.
protection, And he also had multiple unsuspend. It's just a great.
I
way to do
don't
it.
trust Kev, man.
100% agree. So we're gonna have to see
How
what
many
game
X
3 is gonna
antibodies
look
are in that
like.
deck? Let me
It seems
see.
like every time that Toki is able to be very aggressive, go into his
How
Black
many?
War
Let me find
Greymon
out.
and get that security attack +1 with the attacks, and we're gonna have to see if he's able to do it
Definitely get
third
Wonder
time
Chef
for game
vibes from my
number
man.
3.
Cool dude.
Now, what adjustments do you want to see?
Love me some
from
Wonder Chef, don't
Kevin
get me
for
wrong.
this game number 3?
I think it depends.
But
on
yeah,
if you
I
can
said it
find
before,
your
and I don't want to
pieces,
sound
and
rude.
That's one of the big things here.
If
We
I
saw
could
that
give
he had
like
a lot of,
honest
memory
criticism,
boosts in the security this
honest
time,
criticism
which
without
means
any
that we haven't
malice or
seen
any
really a
spite
Hades
or
force from either player. We
any
don't
hatred
know
at all,
what
if I could just
bombs,
give
players
Eggman
can
like a
run
piece
into.
of
We've
solid
seen
advice
the,
as a commentator, and that would be to
pseudo
intonate.
hammer spark
If
effect
he
of
intonated, he would be
X
so
antibody,
good,
we
but he
haven't
doesn't, and
seen
he's
anything
just
else
very
that
monotone. It
really
feels like.
says no, stop.
Agreed.
Uh,
Yeah, if you're able
let's see.
to like set up a Black War Grey X, that's something
Like
that
you
want to
set up your
from
your
Kevin
audience
on
for
this
big
first
moments with
game or
like
second
your
game,
inflection
that
and
could put a lot
your
of stop
tone and stuff
to
like
this
that. But
Black
I
War
feel like
Greymon
he doesn't
attacking into the
really do
security
that.
and just have a lot of defense that he's really need.
I mean, even if he lets one attack go through with the Black War Greymon, the thing about that is when it unsuspends, Black War Greymon X.
Haven't
says,
seen Wonder
"I
Chef
will
in forever. I
delete
think
you
he's
from
actually
suspending."
been doing some of the
Correct.
more recent Pokemon
Correct. So
streams.
could just be that simple if he's
Probably
able
when
to
he-
go
well,
into
there's that
Black
too.
War
I think
Greymon
he's
X,
like,
and we'll have to see if he's able to do it in this game.
I don't think he's really done much
It's interesting also
for
that we have not seen a Black War Greymon X
for fighting games
actually
recently.
played.
Um,
We've seen them in
But
security.
yeah, I know he's
We
been doing
have, and
Pokemon stuff.
Getting very close to getting that deletion.
I mean,
but
when you're
not
working
quite,
with
and we'll have to see how this
PTCI,
game
wait,
fully develops here
TPCI,
as
the
they're setting
Pokemon
up,
Company
it looks like they
International.
are getting ready.
I don't blame you. All right, Toki, let's take this. We got to get one Japanese
All right, we
person
are
into these
getting
finals,
into
man.
This game number 3.
For folks who just
and
popped
let's
in,
look what Kevin
so
decides.
they're only
Decides to
doing
go
top
first
4
here.
for this. So
Digivolves into the
top
Agumon promo.
2 from Japan, and then top
2000 DP
Latin
buff,
American
let's go.
player, top
Very strong.
American player are in a 4-man bracket, and they split Japan. What's up, Card Fight King? How you doing, buddy? They split
Looks like
Japan up,
Justin
and then they
Agumon
put
looking at top 3
one Japan
for
guy
your
versus
pieces.
LatAm,
Yuya.
one Japan guy
dude,
versus
looking great.
Kevin here in
Find the
North
gray,
America.
that's the good thing.
I swear to God, if
That
Kevin's
is the
last
only
security
target, and it is, you know, the next
is
piece for your
X
team,
antibody
since you have
again,
two level 3s out.
I'm calling the
We'll have to
police.
see what the,
He's going to
the
jail.
counterplay is for.
Yo! Damn, Shireen,
Same.
I appreciate you, man.
Mirror's kind of in some ways, but uses the starter deck Agumon
Much,
instead.
yo, y'all damn sure better give my man Shireen some love.
I
Putting
enjoy
swords
playing
in
these games
hands,
when I'm at 3
that
memory.
is now
Give my
your
opponent
general.
1 and
You swear to
guarantee 3
him.
memory next turn. Very
You
optimal
swear your
counter
loyalty. If he tells you
But at the same time,
to
we
give
know
up
that
your
Kevin
life,
does have that BT5 Greymon,
it
so
is the
he does have a
Japanese
chance
way.
to devolve into that
Yeah, thanks
Agumon
again, man.
on
I
the
do
field,
appreciate it. For real, for
and
real.
then retain 1 memory and still keep it his turn before digivolving into the Agumon.
That's
on the
right.
back for maybe
Blades
2
in
turns. So it's not as
hands.
bad of a memory trade-off there as it
You
would
coming to
be
JP
for
next year?
Digivolve.
Let's fucking go. Everybody's coming, man. It's so
looks like
nice.
Kevin's deciding to raise
Igni is
the
in Japan
Agumon
right now.
and
What,
see if he
DF's
could
like, I think his
digivolve
his
into the
folks are
Greymon
coming
for
too.
1, and it would be pretty
Bro,
strong
I
with a
am
2K
hype.
boost
Yo,
from the Agu and
first
1K
round's
boost
on
from
me,
the
second
forward
round's on me,
launch.
third
That would
round's
be
on me. I
8K
got
swing
you.
on that.
Don't worry, big dog.
My only concern right now is I feel like Toki.
Why
is
isn't my
going to
thing
set up
updating?
into
That's
a
weird.
Metal Greymon play, and he'll have multiple pops.
All right, let me actually focus on this
deletions,
game. I was
like
trying to
it's
find
the
deck list,
next
but it's
turn.
not going to happen right now.
Correct. And let's see what the decision is. I
Who
would-
was
I would
that? Not right,
like to
thanks,
think
man.
he would go
Thank
to
you, I
Greymon
appreciate
X,
it.
and I think he's
Thanks
just
for the
deciding
follow.
which target he wants to digivolve on top of.
So let's refocus here. This time looks like
Again, if
Toki
you
is
go
going a
into
bit
Greymon
slower. He's only
into
got the
the
one
Greymon
Agumon
X,
and the Tamer.
that's actually
Meanwhile,
plus
Kevin is
5,
going a
but
bit
that's
more
an
aggressive this
11K
game.
Greymon X going in and just deciding to do the
He's
cold war
gonna-
for 2, giving your
Ooh,
opponent
put the
only
Hades
1,
Force
he'll
to the
go
bottom
for
of the
3
deck.
range with the Yuya.
Yes.
There goes a Hades Force, but a Metal Gray X to your hand and a Metal
Ooh.
Greymon to the bottom of your deck.
Yeah, also like the camera
I think Kevin
is
right
like
now
just
wants
way
to
nicer on Toki's side,
retain
and
his
he has I
opponents
think the same
because
specs
he's
as
not sure.
Masao
He
did,
might
so.
even have more rookies in hand that he wants to build.
he's
the
just getting all the
perfect
rounds.
stack.
Am I?
Mhm.
I don't
to
know,
use
man. I'm
against
trying to get Japan through
For
here.
sure.
I don't want a round. I want this man Toki to take a round.
That goes
Oh, wait,
into
hold
the
on.
Greymon. It's for 2.
Go
and
to-
gains a
yeah.
memory back.
One cost Digivolve here. Free cost Digivolve here. Yes, sir.
Greymon X there for
It's gonna
0,
rest
and
Yuya.
will
It's gonna give him
reduce
plus
the cost
2K,
as well as
and now he
activate
can't be
muted
destroyed by
Yuya with
options
plus
and all that
2K
shit.
DP, as well as protection from any option cards.
value.
Damn, Toki Naoki did so well with his deck in Japan. It's really
And
cool to
here he
see.
could go into the Metal
He like
Greymon
adapted it for the
Digivolve,
Worlds
but there's
games.
no target to Digivolve, but he'll still delete a Digimon with 3000 DP or less. and then he could just choke at one and then delete the other.
Oh
Agumon
yeah, he has a
with
good
Metal
point.
Greymon X.
If he has the
If he
Metal
has that,
Greymon here, he could
Yeah,
go to
making
0,
some
get rid of one of the
decisions here.
Agumon,
Again,
lock
a Metal
Kevin
Greymon
with
to
just
Metal Greymon
one
X would
rookie.
be able to clear the board
And be in a
we'll
really
see
good
if that's the
position.
decision, and if that's the cards he has in his hand as well.
Damn, come on, man.
X antibody Hades Horse could also be really.
He's got to pick up the
All
War
right, well,
Greymon.
getting the
Yeah,
double hit
exactly.
off that Greymon,
That's his
he's
win
getting
con
Dragon
right
King
there.
And a Greymon.
Oh, you get 2? Damn.
He picks
That's a good-ass
Black or Gray
Agumon.
as an obvious choice, and then
That's a
goes to
good-ass
the
little
Gaia,
card
so
right
he does
there.
have a very nice stack that he could build.
Correct.
Bro, stop showing Kev's whole living room, man.
Again, only
I'm
one
triggered.
memory here for Kevin.
That's rough.
Yeah, what?
Especially with
So
only 2 Agumons
the
out
cool
on
thing
the
about
board
this game,
here,
if you've never played
you're
it, is
a
that you
little
get
bit,
to give your opponent
persuaded to attack
resources.
with them because
And good
there's
players
such a
will do their
potential
best to
for
give
your
their opponent as
to
little
lead them on the
resources as
next
possible.
turn.
So you'll see like these guys try to give the opponent
Agumon
like
X
1
is
memory,
also not a bad,
so they only
card
have like
to be
1
played
memory to
with.
spin on their, and then their turn's
Agumon
over.
X, I think, would
So you
help
have to like
with the turn.
crawl
We
at
do know that he has a
basically at this
Greymon
point.
Digivolve for 1 or for 2
Fuck.
1 memory back, but yeah, the Agumon X. is
Kevin
gonna
out
be
here
fine.
though.
Draws an extra off the Cool Boy, gains the memory, and then reveals with Agumon X's effect.
What does he
Greymon
get here?
X,
The
Black
Greymon X
Greymon,
antibody right
and
there?
a red memory boost.
And looks like they're going to be grabbing the Black War Greymon. Oh,
You
thinking.
can't do this. Oh yeah, you can. Never mind. This was Agumon.
It's a
Shit.
tough decision.
If he doesn't
I thought
have
he was
the
using
Greymon
the
X, he
Cool
might
Boy, but
wanna
this is
get
just
that
to get
instead,
an extra
but
draw.
It also depends on
An extra memory.
if
He
you
can get
think
this
that you
Greymon
need
here
to do
actually.
some tamer deletion here.
He's thinking about it.
Yep,
That must
deciding
mean he
when
has his
on
level
the-
5 to go into.
It's such a tough decision.
Yeah.
We know he has a Greymon for sure in his hand.
Mhm.
So the Greymon X.
Yeah, the cool thing
would
about this game is that
be
it's
utilized
you either
well
just
with
draw
Cool
or you
Boy
have to
do
like
that.
search
And
X
it
amount of
must
cards
be
from the
just
top of
no
your
level
deck.
6 in hand, and
So
he
you
wants to
can
guarantee it,
look at what
despite,
your opponent like
you know, it's
gets from
very,
their
very
draws, because
tempting
you
to
have to
get
see
that
all the
Greymon
cards
X.
and then you get to see what they choose. You can kind of like divine what they have in their hand. Hey, Jin Jam, thanks for the follow.
It could have
So
potentially
you see him
cleared.
grab the level 6 there, but he had the
the
option of grabbing
Greymon
level
X
4,
deck.
so that means he probably has level 4 in hand. So he's probably
if you
just
go
focused
into
on
the Metal
like getting to
Greymon
the level 6
right
at this
here,
point. So yeah, there's the level 4
you
we saw
could
before.
potentially get there with a Metal Gray X as well, if you have all 3 of those. But with this play here, unless you have another Greymon X in hand that you just drew,
I don't know if he can do
off the
much
top
here
of your
though.
deck, you're probably not getting the turn you want.
No.
This actually might be really smart. So
Again, having that Yuya on the other
I
side
think
means
Toki
lot
has
of
a
these
card
plays
in
are
his
really
hand that
difficult
can like
because you
remove the top
technically
card
only
from
give
one
your
of these
opponent one
Digimon
memory,
and then
but they get
delete
to
like a
save
really
three
weak
at the
one.
beginning of their turn.
And he could have used it last turn to get rid of one of the 2 Agumons, but I think he might use it this
Like,
turn to
Greymon isn't
like
bad in this situation.
hamper Kevin's
No, but
game
looks like
plan.
they did have a Greymon X in there.
Oh, okay.
One more memory would have been helpful here.
Oh, perhaps they're
Oh.
going.
What is he gonna do
into
here?
The Metal Gray X and using that to get rid of the Greymon.
How many cards in hand?
Oh, but that's at 8k DP right now, right?
It is at 8k
Oh.
DP because of Yuya.
Mm-hmm.
Scary,
That's why the
scary.
Digivolve was pretty crucial, because I believe that starter deck Greymon is...
Oh yeah, that's gonna be really
And
bad.
it is able to keep the boost there too, so be at 6.
Yeah, but that's where he needed one more
Ouch.
memory too.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. So the card that
So
I
again,
thought Toki
going
had in
into
hand,
the
Kevin had in
Metal
hand.
Greymon there, giving your opponent
This is a really good
3 memory
card.
with the Yuya, and let's see
You
what they
can
can
like
do with
reduce the level of something and then pop something that's really small.
If Toki can counter with another Greymon X and then a Metal Greymon...
Toki needs like a
that
red
Metal
memory
Greymon
boost or
will get
something.
de-Digivolved, and
3 memory
also
right now
Toki
is not
has
enough to work with
the
to like get
Blitz
his OTK
Gaiomon
off.
in hand, which means he can de-Digivolve again and attack into it.
Correct, yeah. If he does have another Greymon X,
I don't know what he does
there's
here.
a lot of potential for you to get into that next big stack. and
He
really
could
punish
if he
this one
has
for
this
having that
card,
Metal
because
Greymon
these
X.
guys are running really similar decks. They're not the
Kevin
exact same, but
does
they're really
have
similar.
probably a bigger
If he has this
size
card, he
now
can kind
for
of
the
do
fact
what
that Boy
Kevin
is
did to
giving
him, so
something
like reduce the cost of that guy, and then pop the little Agumon on the side.
And deciding on what they want to play here. Again,
Yeah,
this is
I
the
think that's what he's
world
gonna
where
do.
big
That's
decisions,
exactly what
just
happens.
going
So
straight into the Metal
he
Gray,
Digivolved
getting
and pops the
Digi-
Agumon. Now the
Digi-
question is,
Digivolve
does
on
Kevin have
the
another
other
level
Metal
5 in
Gray
hand?
And getting the deletion on the Agumon.
It's really big if one of your level
Again, just
5s gets
so
popped
much
because you don't really
giving your
run a
opponent
lot of them in the
one
deck.
memory
So
to
maybe
work
like
with.
in a deck of
And
50
unless
cards,
they
you maybe
have
run
an
like 8 to
Agumon
10.
X to Digivolve
In this
on
deck,
top of that
probably just
Agumon
8.
back there, it's gonna
So
be very hard to
Kevin
Digivolve
might not
and
have it in
return
hand, and he's only got 1
as
memory to
Kevin.
work with. So
This is a very fun matchup.
This is gonna be really
It
tough for him
becomes a game
if he doesn't have that level
I
5.
Digivolve you, you Digivolve me, then I do it again, and then you do it again, and suddenly we're all out of level 5s and we can't go into level 6.
Yeah,
Digimon,
so
we're
yeah,
just
Panda's
gonna
actually talking about that now. Like
play
at some
them,
point, like you run out of
Barney.
level 5s, you're like, shit, I
All the
gotta
level
win with my
5s and
weenies.
Both of these archetypes really reward the player for digivolving them out in the
You've
battle
seen
area.
6 or
Even
7?
though it's a little bit safer.
Damn, those
in
people
the
really,
basic
really
area,
believe,
it's
huh?
not as
You got these damn
cost-effective,
players with
and
Millennium
you
puzzles
want
around
to,
their neck. Like, I got
try
it,
to
no
get as
problem.
much value as you can out in the battle area.
Monster Cado!
Agumon is promoted, so the question
Okay, Agumon's coming out
does
here.
he have
He's gonna get the
Agumon
draw.
X?
He's gonna get the
Hey,
memory
that-
gain. He's gonna
there,
get...
There it is. He does.
He sure does.
And then he gets to
Another
search on
memory,
top of
another
that. God
draw,
damn.
and then a reveal off the top,
Jesus, there's
revealing
level 5.
Agumon, Greymon, and Metal Greymon X. This is where I would do a chef's
Yeah,
kiss.
Kevin's in a really good spot
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
very, very
Toki's
strong
kind of
for you.
behind.
Metal Greymon X in the
The
very
only
least
saving
would be
grace
able to
here
help
is
you
that
get
they're
into
both at
level
5
6 this
security, so
turn,
no
and,
one's actually done any
at
damage.
least
They're just
keep your
fighting
turn
for
until you
tempo.
get to your level 6, which is strong.
And
The
Toki
only
does
thing you
have the
are
ability to
missing is
just
that you
come
would
from
like to see
behind and just
another Metal
fucking
Greymon
win in a turn out
itself
of
just to
nowhere.
help you get rid of that
He just needs a
opposing
little
one
bit of
on the
extra
outside
memory
of the
to
board.
do it. And he has some cards in his deck that actually
At
give him
this
extra memory.
point,
Cards like Gravity
Metal
Crush that we
Greymon
saw in the
X,
last
and then
game,
go
also
with
Red
Gaimon,
Memory
give your
Boost.
opponent 5 memory to
So
work
each of
with.
those will give him like 2 memory to work
That is
with.
a lot, especially with the Cool Boy.
So if
as
he's got
well as
those in
Agumon
hand, he
X
might be in a
hanging
really
out
good
there,
spot.
So it'd be a tough call. We have seen 2 Greymon X's, and we've seen 1 go to the bottom of the deck. So
Ooh, yeah.
that there might not be.
So
the
Metal
cost
Greymon's
matching
gonna come
on
out
that
here,
next turn.
and so he only just has
Nothing
protection.
pops because
Normally he could hit something
Yuya
that's
is
kind of weak,
protecting,
but
in some
there's nothing
ways,
weak on
the Metal
Toki's
Greymon
board.
with that
So
extra DP buff.
no little weenies like hanging around there, no kids. Damn,
Would you
6
go-
or 7 in list
Oh, wait,
is
was it Toki
crazy,
you added
bro.
the Black Orc Greymon? Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
Toki
it
you added
was.
You
So
you gotta
could
have
use
like
that. You could
golden
get
balls to just.
a deletion
you're running
of
6 or
that
7
Yuya on
level
the other
5s in the
side.
deck.
It's been giving your opponent a lot of advantage.
Unless
this
it's
game.
rookie rush, then I guess it's alright, whatever. Oh, this is good. He's
Looks
gonna
like
pop
that
his
is the decision.
tamer,
You're
yeah.
Digivolving for 4, you're able to use the effect to get rid of the Yuya. And
So this
give
is the
your opponent
defensive
4.
aspects of Kevin's deck that Toki's deck doesn't really run. So he's got these cards like
So
the
we
Black
do
Greymon he
know
just
Toki has
digivolved
a
into
Gaimon.
that
Yeah,
like
that
can
is very
destroy
scary.
tamers,
You can just
which
digivolve
are
on
sources
top
of
that
value
Metal
for a
Grey,
player.
And then use the blitz and the effect of the inheritable from the
Ooh,
Metal
okay,
Grey
cool boy here to
attack
search out some
into
stuff.
your
Can we find
opponent.
something good? Yes, we can.
Also know.
He got that shit so fast, didn't even
Toki
think
has a
about it.
Black Orc Greymon of his own.
Oh, that is so good. So the Cool Boy being able to get the Metal Gray X,
Just
you're
making the whole
able to
backlash
digivolve
fizzle
on
of your
top
opponent.
of the Metal Gray
Yeah, it does.
For essentially free with the Cool Boy, which you do use to get the deletion of the Agumon X. And now, if you do have a
Yeah,
Gaimon
so
in
he
hand,
pops.
which
He
we're pretty sure
digivolves
he
into
does,
his Greymon
you
X
can
antibody
attack
here,
over there
gains a memory,
with
draws a
Black
card, and he gets to
Greymon.
pop the weenie on Kevin's side of the board.
There's an X antibody too.
Now the
for
question
further
is,
protection, but
how much
not
memory
quite
does he
yet.
have? He's only got 2 to work with.
Not 100% needed.
And War
but it
Greymon
is
X is a
appreciated.
pretty terrifying
I
card.
think
It can
Toki
also
is doing
attack
right now
into
where he
his...
wants to give
This War Greymon on
Kevin
Kevin's side can
memory,
actually
or
attack
he
other
wants
Digimon,
to
whether they're like
kind of play it
tapped or
into
rested or
more
whatever you
of
want
a
to call it or
choke
not.
game.
Unless...
And so,
Unless-
I think the only other decision is
Unfuck-
he may have
yeah,
had
fuck
the
him
Gravity
up.
Crush into a
Gaiomon,
Grasshopper
let's
from
go!
that. I don't think you get memory
Japan
from
getting
that,
in here, baby.
enough to make it
Kevin
worth it. So,
at
attacking with the
nothing.
Gaimon,
Let's go.
Getting over the Black War Greymon, using the reboot effect at the start of your opponent's turn, and using
So-
the Metal Greymon X inheritable.
Ooh,
to get the,
thank
the
God.
hit of the Hades Force. That is incredibly huge. You can see the smile on his face. He's happy to see that one.
He's happy Kevin's
Gaiomon
on.
really
Kevin
out
is
here.
Worried. Kevin is incredibly worried. There's not a lot of time for him to stabilize.
Yo,
and
Kevin,
there's a lot of
bro.
momentum over here on Toki's side.
What's going on, man? You need
You
some
know,
help,
Kevin
bro.
does have a starter deck Greymon that he did add earlier, so we know he can climb up the chain. Unfortunately, we know that
Trying to
at
see
minimum
this
right now,
Gaiomon
he
doesn't
will be
really
giving
isn't actually too scary.
3
He punches
memory
for 2
if he
security at a
decides to go
time.
into a Metal
He can
Greymon
attack
or
other
Metal Greymon
Digimon
X.
who are unsuspended,
It's very
and
scary because
the
with
saving
cards
grace here
currently
is
on
that
Toki's
he's like
board,
really
he
strong.
can
So
do 4
his
damage into
base
his opponent's
power is like
30.
13,000,
One from the Agumon
but he
that
gets
can
like
raise up
2,000
2
from the Agumon here,
and
puts
then
him at
a third
15, and I
from
think
the
he gets like
Gaimon on
1,000
the
more
reboot,
from
and
the
again,
Kodomon, so he's
Metal
at
Greymon X
16k.
inheritable.
So there's typically nothing in the game that can kill him right now. There's
Kevin
almost
is on
nothing.
very
There's a couple
strict
cards,
backlog
but
right
very
now,
few.
2 turns.
Very far in
Yeah,
between.
it looks like he has the blocker inheritable Greymon in the raising right there. And if he's able to get that on board, you can use it to get out of attacks. But he doesn't have a
Guy,
red
oh yeah,
source
Guy
for
also
that
has
red
reboot. My
memory
bad.
boost.
He has reboot
A
as
little
well.
bit of
so.
trouble there. Probably
This
should have
doesn't
done it
really
before
matter
Digivolving
because
into
like
that Greymon.
the
If you
Greymon
have a
decks, the
Greymon
black
X,
or
then
or sorry, the metal
fix this.
Greymon just
You
let you
can,
attack
but
active
we've
Digimon.
been
So
seeing
Blitz
him
is,
use
eh,
two
you
at
know.
least this game, and
Yeah.
maybe not.
Uh oh, I
any
think
more
Kevin
left-
might
left
be in a bad
to play.
spot here. He kind of extended a little too fast.
We
He
also
kept
know that
like
he sent at
he kept his
least
big boss monster on the
2
field.
Metal Greymon X's to
and that
the
gave
bottom of
Toki all
deck a while ago.
the advantage in taking it out. Just a sitting duck.
Looking, probably a little disheveled from not recognizing he can't activate
A little
that red memory
disheveled.
boost.
My man is greatly disheveled.
He could have drawn
might
the red
even
memory
be
boost off of the
spooked.
Greymon,
That
though.
is true. That is 100% true.
Yeah, I don't know what you do if you're Kevin here. Wrap it up,
Yeah,
boys.
This is one of the few scenarios where you can't. Most of the
JP in
time
finals.
Some of these decks that have multiple
And if
colors,
it's
a little bit tricky. You
Crossheart
gotta
versus
recognize
Black
when
War
you can't,
Greymon
but
X,
in
I
this deck,
kind of like
most
Black War
of your
Greymon
cards
X.
are red, and so only being able to have that black Greymon there is a little bit rough.
Yeah, Kevin is really thinking about this shit because he's like,
We even saw that in the earlier
pants
round,
down,
too,
deer in
when
headlights. What am I supposed to do
Purple
here?
Memory Boost was played and sent 2
My whole
yellow
board got
and
wiped. I
ones
didn't
down,
expect
too.
it. Yeah, that's
Correct. And
rough.
just another cool boy for 2. Giving your opponent only 1. Looking at the top 3. Oh, you do get a double hit with the Black War Grey.
Yeah, the Black War Greymon's good, but can he get there is the question. That card that
Only
Kevin just
one
added to his
memory
hand
here
is
for
kind of like
Toki.
his
Let's see
like
if he can
defensive
make the
card
most
for
of
the
it.
deck. It's called Black War
Nothing
Greymon.
too
You can
crazy
basically like
happened,
reroute
though,
attacks
because
into
even
him,
if another X
and he's like
antibody
really really big and really annoying to deal
revealed
with.
the
So
security, it's just 1 memory.
And again, you could be
you
really
want Black War
aggressive
Greymon
here.
to
You
not
can
win it
make your
all, but then
opponent's
again you're an
security
Old Force
1,
player.
and maybe
Ooh.
even win the game depending on the additional cards in the hand.
That's one of
So
the things that was really
see
different
the
about
decision.
Japan and the
I
West.
think the best play
Ulforce
for
was
Peter
so
would be
popular in the
to
West, and it saw
attack with
almost
the
no
Agumon,
play in Japan.
and
It was
then
really
attack
sad.
with Gaimon for 2 checks.
Players,
if you
it took
have
a
the
while
X
for players to
antibody,
kind of figure out
put it
what
underneath.
Ulforce's
Oh, wait, no,
deck
there's
list
no,
should kind of look like to be
Greymon
really
X.
efficient in Japan.
Oh, he's playing safe.
And so
deciding not
by
to
the
attack
time
with
we
that
kind of like
security.
actually
This
figured
game
it
is a
out,
little
it
bit
was too
phased,
late.
deciding to
We had already
take
moved on to the
a little
next
bit
set.
of the safer
So
route
you guys
of,
get
know
to
what,
enjoy
I'm
the fruits
going
of our
to also
labors.
have a stack in raising, and if my opponent tries to get rid of my Gaimon, I'm going to use this new stack to get rid of theirs.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
The
So
scary thing
Toki
is
now has
also that
advantage, so
that
he's just gonna
Gaimon
push that.
can attack your
he's
opponent's
gonna keep
unsuspected
his
Digimon, meaning that
Greymon
Kevin
in the
can't
back
even
there
promote
with
the
the
Greymon
security attack
out
plus
unless he
1
has a
and
plan
inheritance. And as soon as
to
his
get rid of the
Gaimon
Gaimon
dies, he just brings us out and just wins
simultaneously.
the game.
Yeah, if he has a Greymon X, you can get 2 memory back off the cool boy. So
It
you
had a
can
resurgence at the
go
back
into
end
a
of
level
BT12,
5, keep
a
your
little
turn,
bit,
it's
but
one
it
cost,
wasn't
cost
it
2,
wasn't
and
enough.
potentially go into a level 6, but those are a lot of cards.
They probably
that
got a couple of
maybe
wins at
doesn't
the
have
end
much
there,
into the
but
present cycle. And,
not much.
oh, playing the Agu X for the 3.
Ooh, is that an
And
Omnimon?
that's the thing. He needed to play the Agumon X in order to.
If there's a card that could save Kevin, it's
really
that level
find pieces
level
and
7
set up the
15k
red
Omnimon.
memory
Yeah.
boost
Hold
for
on a
next
second.
turn.
Okay,
I'm
we're
kinda-
trying to
I'm
get
kinda
the
scared now.
Omni X
Uh-oh.
antibody, which is a
Toki board kind of
card
nice, but
He wants
Omnimon
to
is
negate
very
battle.
terrifying.
I just don't know if he can get there in time.
Yeah, and now this is something that you
Alright,
can
come on,
attack
Toki.
with
Come
the
on, buddy.
Gaimon, which means that you
Clap
can
this man
get
up.
the
I need
reboot,
you
which
to
means that the
like
Metal
punch,
Greymon X
punch,
comparable
punch,
will go off. This is
and
getting pretty scary
all
here
the while
for
keep
Kevin.
raising up your homie in the background there. I think players are going to give
Looking
Ulforce
through the
another
trash,
try
seeing how many cards you've already
some point in
used,
April
seeing
here
how
in
many
Japan.
options are left for you
We're
in
getting
that
this
deck for you to
special
draw and
pack
seeing what
promos
is
called the
possible.
Limited Pack or something like that, and it includes these cards that are
I
trainers.
don't think that Agumon X will survive.
And these trainer cards allow you to look at top
Yeah, I
2
think
and grab one
deletion
card
is
and add it to your
imminent
hand
for
of
it.
a certain color. Doesn't have to be a Digimon.
And I think the
Doesn't have
big
to be an
question
option. Doesn't
is,
have to be a tamer. It can be
again,
any of them.
As Toki, do
So
you
I think a
want
lot of decks
be
that
able
are
to be
monocolored are going
aggressive?
to
It's
see
gotten
those,
you
and
this
one of
far,
those
it's
is
gotten you to this
Ulforce
game number
Vidramon.
3.
Whereas
You're gonna try
before,
for
the
it
deck
and,
used
you know,
memory
recognize that your
boosts,
opponent
but if you got a
isn't
tamer
buying
which
the
you really
pieces that they
needed,
want to.
then you couldn't actually add them to your hand with the memory boost. But
comes
now
down
with the
to
training
this.
cards, you can do
Kevin
that.
is
So
playing very well, though, despite being
these
such a
monocolored
one
decks
memory
like
boost
Ulforce
every
Vidramon or Alphamon,
most
the
of this
black
game, he's
Alphamon
got
deck,
one play
are going to
per
see a little bit of a
turn.
resurgence because they're
You
just
know,
going to
very
get these
ruthlessly
search cards.
Set to 1 memory most turns. All right, and
How
looks
is the
like
One
he's
Piece
deciding
TCG
to
over
keep the
there?
Greymon
My
in
man,
the
I
raising
have
area,
no
attacking
idea.
into the
I
Agumon
I
X.
see a lot of people playing the game, but I don't play the game
Metal Greymon
myself. I
incredible.
don't know much about it.
Yep.
But yeah, they're definitely
Recognize
the
that
locals that I
that
go to.
number
They have a
could spell
separate night
its
for One Piece, and it's
downfall
pretty poppin'.
in a way.
Mm-hmm. He wants it.
It's there's a lot of fighting games, not fighting games. There's a lot of card games that are being released this year. Union Arena just came out.
If there's a way for
another one also came out. I can't remember the name though. But there's so many card games right now. It's hard to keep up with them. Ooh, Red Memory Boost. The Gravity Crush gets pulled. That's bad.
There's the Metal Greymon X.
He might take the Metal Greymon X though. Yeah, I think that might be worth it.
My only issue with this is that this play doesn't immediately, start a.
He wanted to get that Gravity Crush. He's gonna really take the Agumon?
Just because of how the effect.
Damn. So yeah, like this. This is actually what I'm talking about right here. The Memory Boost cards only allow you to take Digimon. But in that case, if Toki could, he would have taken the red Gravity Crush card, which is an option card.
We had players who.
All right, Kevin, what you doing, buddy?
One security, utilizing that Metal Greymon X effect.
Kevin's at 3 security. He probably dies next turn.
It's rough.
And he's only got a level 4 in the background. Doesn't really have much to do. He's only played 2 Tamers here that if he had something out on the field, he could get the effect off of them, but he doesn't. So.
Promote the Greymon, otherwise he'll never get that red source.
I'm trying with as few search effects as possible in my bottom decking the Tamers. Yeah, exactly. I think that's why for Old Force Digimon, people were trying out things like Leomon as well, because it just gives you card draw rather than having to search. You could just draw out a bunch of cards, and that's pretty good.
Save Kevin would be a Greymon X, but I believe he's already run through at least 3 of them.
Dang, let's go, Toki. Just wrap this shit up, B. Misao failed us with his blinged out ass deck.
And we'll have to see.
Smells that shit into gold.
Decision is.
But my man Toki, heart of a champion.
Again, this is.
You love to see it.
Semi-finals point. Whoever
wins here Max, yeah, it's a pretty good one too.
Against Francisco.
So all the card draw.
Crossheart in the World Finals.
If you get the jamming
Air of the year. A lot is on
Arrow
the line
Digimon,
right
he's pretty good.
Sure your decisions
oh, let's go!
Make sure that you can.
Kevin's like, you know what? I'm gonna try.
It looks like it starts with getting that Greymon.
So he brings out his Greymon here, and this is so dangerous because he is now he can be attacked by Toki's card here, but he's gonna Digivolve here. Because it's the same level and it's an X antibody, it's a 0-cost Digivolve. And when you Digivolve into an X antibody, you rest the fellas here, the 2 cool boys, and you get 2 memory. So he has a way to get to. Yeah, he's gonna Digivolve the Gaiomon here. That actually might be bad. That actually might be bad. He gives Toki the chance to. Yeah, he gives Toki the chance here to just Digivolve into his Black War Greymon and win the game. So we got to be real careful with this.
Yeah, I think you have inheritables to be able to attack over this. Is that correct?
Yeah, you can't just swing here first. You don't have the inherited yet, so.
If you Digivolve into the Metal Greymon X first, you will not be able to attack with the Metal Greymon X over the Metal Greymon X for the.
Yeah, so they're talking about the ruling here.
Specifically, a Dragonkin or a Machine Digimon, and Metal Greymon X is a Cyborg type.
That's correct. So that means that he has to find something like Gaiomon to be able to attack and use that attack to go in over the Metal Greymon X, and we'll have to see if he has
so
it,
the one out here for Kevin is if he finds Gaiomon, the card that he just Digivolved on Toki's side. If he has it in hand, he's in a really good position. But I don't know if he has it. His hand's kind of thick though. God damn, that's a tome. My man's got an arm, not a hand. Jesus.
At level 5, and he won't be able to really recover because we know that he's lost a lot of the level 5s already.
Again, at that crucial 1 memory, we'll have to see what this play is.
Tomato Yakult, can I ask you a question? Where did you get that name from? Is Yakult something that you can actually get outside of Japan? I didn't know that was possible. That's like a Japanese yogurt brand, I thought.
So he's probably.
So when you said over there, now I'm confused. Like, do you live in Japan or not?
His deck is looking pretty scarce right now.
Is he gonna crash these?
Using the inheritable of the X antibody to go into a level 6.
Oh, this is clever.
The swing. And what is the?
It has to be Black War
Oh my God, that's so good.
Yeah, so going into that goes into security. The first hit is a.
He goes into security here? Oh yeah, it's fine. So
the reboot happens.
Safeway over there. Damn, really? They really got those shit? Damn, I didn't know that.
As well as
I thought Yakult was only in Japan. I've never seen it before in my life. Let's go! Oh wait, that was
an
just milled.
antibody of his
Shit.
own, not being able to resolve.
Ooh. Now this stack is
Oh,
protected
Filipino.
from
Never mind. Okay,
Digivolve,
fair. Yeah, yeah.
Destruction,
Asia.
And it's pretty big with the XP
Okay.
body protection
So
as well.
here's the issue.
Yes, so
Toki was in a
there are
fantastic
ways for
position.
you to
My
remove
man
it.
Kevin
You
took about
could
45 minutes to
potentially
figure it
have a
out,
Gaomon
but
of
he
your own to attack
definitely
over it as
found
well,
a
but
way
we'll have to
through.
see what Toki decides to do.
And these are the differences between these two guys' deck.
At
Kevin's
5
deck has
memory
this
and
really
a red
big
memory
defensive
boost
card
that
here,
could be delayed and used.
where Toki is
That
like
means
almost
that Toki
solely
has
focused on
7 memory to
offense.
play with. We know he also plays Gravity
The
Crush, which
problem
means that
now
he
is
could
he
go
has
up to
well, he's
9
got 5 memory to work
a
with,
lot of
which is a
things
lot,
That's true.
and
And we'll
he's
have
got
to see
2
that.
extra
And again,
here.
He's got
He's gonna use the
about
Cool
half of
Boy.
his deck in his hand, so being able to look
Okay.
at the top 3, 4. He gets an
Really?
Agumon X, no other targets, unfortunately. But this
Agumon X
Cool Boy
here.
can
He's gonna
extend
go up
your
2
plays
memory?
still,
Why would you do
because
this?
for 2, it does get a memory and a card
Toki,
draw if
please
you
don't
are
throw,
able to go
man.
into the same level.
Please don't throw.
Greymon
I'm
X
so
could
terrified
come
he
down
brought that shit
here.
out now.
Cool Boys gain 2 memory. Red
So
memory
terrible.
boost
Well,
gains
he messed
2
up. I
more
think he did.
memory.
Oh
Bring
no,
you back up to
no,
7.
no,
Two
Toki,
extra
please don't throw the bag. You were
Metal
in such a
Gray
good
for
spot.
2 would put you to 5.
Yeah, Rados, this is
Black
actually a really good
Gray
back and
would
forth
put
here. He's
you
going back to 5
to
here.
2.
He can probably use these
Using the
guys here
delay
to
on
get
the
a
red
little
memory
more
boost
extra.
to get
Let's fucking
2
go.
more memory.
Goodbye.
Going into Metal Gray the hard way.
Oh, wait a
for
second. He
full
can't
4.
digivolve though.
No
Fuck.
Digivolve though, so that's
Fuck,
a
fuck.
good thing there.
Yep, going into the Metal Greymon X for 1, but then
Okay.
you will be able to use both Cool Boy effects to get 2 more memory and
Okay.
draw 2 more. So
All
very
right. Can't be
cost-efficient
destroyed by
there.
effects from options.
And
Can't be
he won't lose
de-digivolve.
to,
Oh no, he can't be destroyed by
X
effects from
antibody.
options. Can't be de-digivolve.
Correct.
What does he do here?
Is this the guy?
What's the card?
And we do also have the 1 redirect with the Black War Greymon X as well.
Is this Gaio? Let's fucking go!
Don't matter if you're swinging, attacking into it.
That
That's
is true,
right.
so
Kill that
using the effect
thing.
to attack into the
Eat
Black War
shit,
Greymon
Kevin,
X,
once
you
again.
you are larger than it. then
Kevin, if by
you
some
start your
chance you
opponent's
see
turn,
this,
do
you're a
get to
fantastic
regroup with the
competitor, and I
Gaomon,
definitely
then
cannot take that from you.
activate
But
the
goddamn,
effect of the
gotta root for my
Inferno
home
from
team
the
here.
Metal Greymon X to trash the top card off the security.
Damn. Yeah, this is a really good back and forth. Holy crap.
Now, unfortunately, we are
Yo.
in a situation where
Toki
Kevin
threaded the
needs to
needle
get
here.
rid of this,
Yeah, I think Kevin's got nothing left in
but
the tank.
He is stuck in the raised right now.
That's true, and he's
Yeah,
on
he's stuck
his
there for a
last
turn.
Digi-Egg, and not many cards left in deck. There's not many resources at his disposal left.
I'm
We know
so
he has at
sorry,
least
Big
one Greymon
Raunchy.
X left.
But you know, JP already out in the
Again,
first
this
of
Gaomon
the
by
top
itself
4.
will
I got to
not
get
be able
one
to
guy in
close this
here.
Next game. He will need
I'm doing my
something like
damnedest.
the Omnimon with Blitz on top of it.
Yeah,
or something else
Kevin's
to get that
deck
last
not
bit of
looking too
damage.
thick, man. Doesn't got much left.
Looks like
He
Kevin
might
is
be
killing
out of,
his
like, level
deck.
4 pieces, I
He
think.
maybe has probably roughly, what, 7 or 8 cards?
Yes.
Mm.
And again, this is a departure from how Toki's been playing these first 2 games. You know, there is definitely a shot for him to have won
The Toki W?
a couple turns
I
ago
think
he
if Toki
wanted to
wins this
attack for that
game,
security, but
Finals
on
is a
this
fucking
game
wrap.
3,
He just,
recognizing that if he plays the slower, longer game, he might
I
have
think
a
he,
little bit more success, and it seems to be working out.
he just
so far.
like runs through Francisco.
Kevin looking at a big
Come
stack of cards
on.
right now.
Yeah, Kevin's going the
Going
slow
to
route.
4, 5, 6. That's at least 3 more Digivolutions.
I don't think Kevin has enough
Pretty sure
like
he's out of
time to
Greymon
win
X's at
before
this
he actually
point.
decks out.
Yeah,
Is
I-
this
I would
semis? Yeah,
have
this
to
is
say.
semifinals. So we just watched the previous match, which was Francisco versus
Does show that he has
Misao?
game on board in
Francisco
2
was
turns.
running
He's a stat
Crossheart. He's
one,
for
he can
the
attack himself
LATAM
with 2 checks.
winner.
He will have 1
And
body in
Misao was
raised,
running
and we
Mastemon,
know Kevin right now does
which
not
was
have a
like
blocker
I think
Greymon
almost
that
full
is set up, which
rarity or
means
max rarity.
even if
And he was one of the
Kevin can set
JP
up a
champs.
body or delete the Gaomon, there will
If I
still be
can
a body and raise that
make
can
a
swing or an
small-
attack for game there.
Small
Yeah,
criticism
and you
here.
do
I
have
don't know
to
if it's
be
criticism.
worried
It's more of a
there
question.
could be another
Why isn't
scary
Europe
card in that
represented
security
here?
as
Why does
well.
Japan get 2
So
spots
that
and
could
Europe
get
doesn't get any
deletion of the Gaomon
spots?
and buy
Just-
you a chance to
Don't shoot the
win.
messenger.
We'll have to see.
Just an observation. Ooh, yeah, okay.
Looks like
Locks
red
into 2
numbers
here with the red
can
memory
activate
boost.
it this time, looking at the top 4, and or should I say, almost bottom 4 of his deck.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think he has any level
Those
4s
are the
left. I think this is the
triple
last one
Greymon X's that we saw earlier, and
Yep.
that he already
Not a lot of
has.
cards left.
not a lot of cards left in deck.
Uh-oh.
cards left in
Toki,
the deck
cook
here.
this man. Cook this man
That's
up.
something you have to recognize. If you want to go up your chain for your Digimon, you have to be drawing.
Meanwhile,
cards.
Toki deck looking
Maybe
healthy.
there's a chance
Toki
that-
hand looking
that
healthy.
Toki decides,
Toki
you know what, I don't
Gaiomon
wanna
looking healthy.
risk
Does he
it
have an
into that
Omegamon to finish
security.
the game here?
Maybe just not attack and know that they have to draw cards to try to close out the game.
Putting
That is
Kevin to
Eggman,
1
no.
is possible.
No,
in current
senor,
game
no.
State, because you can just play a level 3. You can play a red memory boost.
Yeah, there's a lot of cards you can digivolve or play with that cost 3 right now.
Yeah, I don't know
and
how
just pass
Toki
the
wants to
turn,
finish
not
this.
give your opponent
It really
any
depends on how he wants to win, I feel
security
like.
to
If he
try to
has the
get a little bit
Omegamon
more.
or the
You know,
Omnimon,
there
I think
could
it's a
be
wrap,
Yuyan
but
there
it
that could
feels
give
like
them
that
3 memory and
because
then
he's
they,
thinking about it this much,
kickstart their
he doesn't
turn.
have it.
You have to be very, very careful what you afford.
Because this
Part
Gaiomon
of
is
me
actually
wondering
quite
whether
thick.
Kevin earlier had a
I don't think there's anything in the
Gaiomon,
deck that
because
could
if
kill
the
it right
Gaiomon
now.
had Digivolved on top of the Metal Greymon,
Agumon gives it, I think, like plus 2k.
X
The Koromon gives it
and
plus
attack,
1k.
then he
It
could
swings
use
hits
the
for
X
2. I
antibody
think that's enough to get over
Digivolve
anything
into
in
that
Kevin's deck.
Omnimon X that we saw him previously add to hand.
Yeah,
That
I'm
would've
the
been a
same way,
big
Toki, man.
memory
What you doing
push,
over there, big
but
dog?
It would have not have been able to digivolve the Omnimon X because of the Metal Greymon.
Some players, they
persistent
fidget
attack.
shuffle. My
Now,
man
something
Toki,
that you can do is that if
he
you
pulls that
attack with
fat on
Metal
his neck.
Greymon X,
That's
you
fucked up,
can
but-
use the
I shouldn't
digivolving
say
effect
that.
to put X antibody to the bottom of your
Kevin
deck,
slow playing,
which would be
bro.
your deck, which would prevent
Kevin
you from
turned
losing,
2 turns ago was like
without getting
45
your
minutes.
starting
Real
turn
talk.
Draw. So that is a line to be
Real
able to be
talk.
aggressive and keep it, not lose. So that is a wide potential for him if he has it.
There's 2 X antibodies in the trash, so we can assume that he has the 3rd one in hand, or it's chilling in security.
Very
Oh.
true.
This is a good point. So I think Toki might be asking questions like, hey, what's in your trash? How many of these are in your
Toki's looking
trash?
distraught. He
Because
is
based off of what's
so
in his
close
trash,
to getting
he has so
into
few
the
cards left in the
finals.
deck, Toki can
He
almost
wants-
like
He doesn't
divine what
want to
his security
attack,
card is going to
but
be.
He needs to attack.
Of
at
course,
the same
Kevin's
time.
hand is pretty
But he
thick, but
also
like
knows at this
you
point
can
that
whittle it
Kevin
down quite a
is
bit
very
here.
close to a deck out, so
You got to be careful here. You got to respect your opponent. You got to figure out what
Toki's
you
hand.
want to do and
This
what is the
game doesn't
road
have a
to more
hand limit,
success.
so
Attacking right
Toki's
now with
hand.
Gaiomon, or just giving your
Like
opponent
a
one.
oh
hoping
shit,
they
let's
can do it, and
go!
Just giving them one with the Agumon.
I don't
looking
like
top
this though.
three.
I don't like this at all.
Oh, that's super nice.
yo.
I swear to God,
Now,
tomato,
the
bro.
other
If
thing
it's
is by doing
X
this,
antibody again, I'm gonna riot.
Kevin needs to use the Cool Boys to gain more memory, but in order to gain more memory, you're also drawing more cards.
Oh
100%. You
damn!
do
Panda
have to be able
makes
to
a
go up into your Omni
fantastic
and put
point.
that X antibody to the bottom of your deck.
The
And
Cool
the
Boy
thing
gives
is
you
that
memory, but also
X
gives you
antibody
card
is
draw.
in
So
security like
if you
has
use it
been
too
the
much,
last
you
2
actually just
games.
die.
That does get added to hand.
So if he
it's like by
digivolves and
deciding
uses
to
the
not
X
attack,
antibody,
you could
the
have
Digimon
given
and a
your
Cool Boy,
opponent no X
he's drawing
antibodies,
minimum
and by
3
attacking,
cards,
you
and then
could
like
give
next
it
turn
to
he's
them
dead. So he has to
essentially,
win this turn.
Close out this game.
And it is at this point
I
also
think
that
Kevin is
Toki
dead.
Does present a board
Shoot.
that can defeat Kevin on the next turn.
Sure
That
can.
is painful.
Even if the Gaiomon attacks and it gets deleted on
Kevin,
the first
I
attack,
think
first
you
check of
played yourself,
security,
B.
You do have 2 more Agumons out there
You-
that can finalize it. And
I-
it's up to
yeah,
Kevin to
he
see if can
either-
find a route to get
I don't think he
into
can
that
get over the
W, into
Gaiomon,
that
'cause it's like
finals,
13K
into
right
one
now in his
more
turn.
game in the
He needs a
2022
Metal
season.
Greymon to swing over. He might not even have it. I think he has the X version of the Metal Greymon.
If
He
Kevin
can't.
had a
Damn.
copy of Avenge Kid.
He's
It
caught
is
between a
Dragon
rock and a
Kid.
hard place. That
It
the
sure
Cool
is.
Boy is like his
That-
out,
that
but
is the
also
potential for you.
it's his
You'd
enemy.
Still, maybe lose with
I didn't. I didn't say all that.
It is
Calm
a
down.
dragon,
I didn't
and
say
you're
all
not
that.
wrong.
Hold up. Y'all put words in my mouth.
Buy him more.
I am a fan of all competitors, whether they win or lose. But if they win and they're from the
And
country
would
that
buy
I'm
him
currently living in,
effectively
I have a little bit of
All right,
bias.
and
You know what it is.
deciding to, yes, thinking. I think he's gonna raise it. I think he's decided. You know what? I gotta do it now.
Come
That's my
on,
only
Kevin.
shot. Oh,
Die.
So hesitant.
Die with your heart on your sleeve, man.
3 cards
Make
left,
these
meaning
big
if you
cortisone
Digimon
plays.
Greymon X, that's 1. Metal Greymon, that's 2. Gaiomon, that's 3.
Let me
So
see you fight
do
with your
use up
cortisone.
the
Pull
rest
that
of the
Greymon
resources
out
of your
there.
card,
Let that man go down
even
swinging.
The red memory boost.
Yeah. Yeah, but I.
Bro.
what-
All right,
what is
all
your
right. Come
option
on,
if you
Kevin,
don't
bro.
raise?
We're almost at time, man.
How do you prevent yourself from losing the next turn by just what's already presented by Toki?
Hades Force could be in the security, and that could be the saving
Hades
grace
Force
that
could. That's a
prevents
great point. If Hades
Toki
Force is in the
from
security, And he has a big...
All right,
No, it doesn't
finding
matter.
his
He
resolve,
has to get a big
finally
Digimon
raising
to use
that
Hades for,
Greymon,
so...
And let's see what he does with it.
Doesn't matter. At that point, I think Toki would just pass.
All right, so you can Digivolve into a Greymon X for free. You get 2 memory back. You also do have to
Is he
draw
going to
2
do it?
cards. So
Oh, no, he's
again,
going to use Memory Burst
looks like
first.
using the red memory boost delay effect, perhaps?
Bro, someone give my man
Thinking
Kevin some
Definitely
pen and
thinking
paper.
about it.
This mental math right now. Oh, shit.
All right,
One
yeah,
card.
That is the first step. And are you cool boying?
I think he has
I think
to
he has
because he
to.
needs the memory. Yeah.
Yeah, again, you need to be able to get into
Oh, he's
that
going to use
Greymon,
both?
or into that Omni.
All right,
X,
let's
so
see it. Let's see it.
for
Let's see it.
2,
Let's see it. 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 Let's see it.
You know what those
Let's
cards
see it.
are, so you know that X antibody is not in them.
Yep.
All right,
So
so
it's either
hold
in
on.
hand right now.
Hold
or
on,
it's
Kevin.
In the security.
I swear to God, if
Security
Kevin wins,
again, and that could
I'm
just
flipping
be
my tape.
Just very good insight over here by Toki saying, I'm giving them more options and more chances for them.
Okay,
to
hold on, hold on, hold on. Slouchy X antibody up under him.
He
Hold on.
had it
Hold
this whole
on.
time.
X here to Digivolve Gaio.
He goes into the metal gray.
Pops Agumon here. He can attack.
A lot of memory to work with.
If he has a Gaiomon in hand, he can attack into... Oh, shit, he's going to use it. Oh, fuck.
No cards left.
It's not... He can't win, though, right?
For him to kind of get back
He can't win.
Yeah, not a lot of options. Maybe if he's
All of his
playing
level
the
four-
promo
all of his
black
level
or
sixes
gray
are
as
too
well,
expensive
he
at this
could
point.
Maybe go in for the attack. Maybe if he has the BT10
Okay.
Omni or BT9 Omni.
Okay,
Yes,
hold
the
on. Hold your breath,
10
fellas.
Omni
10.
could do something.
Kevin charging the Spirit Bomb. Frieza still somehow unaware of the giant sun in the sky.
Doesn't do a whole lot in the current situation.
Yeah, it's too much. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Going into the
It's a
Gaiomon,
wrap.
this
I'm
will
sorry,
pass the
Kev.
turn. It will have a blitz. Will there be a when attacking on the X antibody? Looks like not. An Agumon X, and an Agumon
That's
down to 0
it.
security. But
Wrap
having
it
to
up,
pass the
fellas.
turn over with no
Kevin, I'm
cards left in
sorry.
deck,
You
just
did
means
your
that,
best,
that passive
but it
back,
wasn't
no
good
cards
enough.
left to deck out, and we have
That
a
means my
winner.
man Toki
What a game that was.
Really came down to the end. You know,
about to
so
cook
close
up
for taking it,
Ladam.
but just having no cards left in deck, having to be that deck out scenario means that we do have our winner for this match.
Dang.
Absolutely.
That was a
And
good
now we
ass
get to look
game.
forward to
I'm not
one
even
of
tripping.
My personal favorite matchups because we can